happy, what do we do? Mash Sunday? Was it something like that? I can't remember. Anyway, happy Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon. It's famously 2:42. Everybody knows this is when I go live. I'm just hopping in because I had an opportunity to do so. It's 9:42 in the PM in Los Angeles. It's like 1:45 a.m. in New York. Go to bed. Well, no, actually, no. Stay up. It's Saturday night. Go nuts. Super early Sunday morning in London. Good morning, London. Where else? 1:45 p.m. in Shanghai. Keep it rocking. And a very pleasant 4:42 in the PM in Auckland. I hope you've enjoyed your weekend, everybody. It's actually quite nice here today, surprisingly. Currently, it's showing like 20 degrees outside, or 19 anyway. It's like been nasty for the longest time, but today it's lovely. I'm just going to give you a quick drinks tour. We've got the standard, hey, it's not a boozy Monday night green matcha latte with oat milk rock and roll. I think you know it. We have the ever-present, oft forgotten water. Then in the two occupants of the bougie spot, as if the matcha latte wasn't bougie enough, a returning champ, the kombucha in apple, pear, and ginger flavor, and and the fan favorite coconut water with lychee. Holy badooly moly! So you may be seeing a bit more of that in not this Monday, but not the Monday after that, but the Monday after that, because you know, long-time watchers, that we like to roll sober if the month can stretch to it. We do dry July, we do sober October, and we do dry Newery. Try saying that when you're not in those months. Leave it at that. So the other reason that we're here is because we shortchanged you a little bit. Well, I didn't. My heart was pure. Just remember that. The ISP had a bit of a conniption, and wigged out a little bit. So for you, we're going to pick up where we started, which was, well, I think it kind of went wrong around day 7. So even though in my big boy exploratory save, I got a bit further. As you can see here, we're gonna catch up. So we're gonna start back at day 7, which looks like we've only got the one extra altar, which is exciting. But we'll do that. The save system in this game is pretty cool. You can still like nominate ones to keep hold of, and it'll just keep rolling on with the extra ones. Well, let's roll up here, and we'll say thank you to Mr. Music. Oh, you ain't got no game noise. Game noise. Okay, here we are. So look, we'll have a little looky at the situation. Our tasks are just to find a route for the base. I know some of you might say route, but you're wrong. Storage. This is something that gets a little bit confusing over time. We've just got our good mate, the technician, who's experiencing some frustration, some rebellion, and some joy, and we've just been introduced to the magic of the workshop, it looks like, where we can queue up a load of this stuff. I like to have 3 of them on hand, 3 of these on hand. Now, it probably hasn't told us about... Oh, it's suggesting 5. It's a bit rad. Okay. And the climbing hook, I will push up. Okay, so what this is doing, hang on, I've still got the tunes going. Okay. We can live with it. But it is getting, sorry, I'm going to stop those. Oop. Stop. It hasn't told us about queuing yet, but we need 60 metals. We also need a Vitara drill. Oop. No, it's okay. We've got that in. We have a load of pylons. Okay, the kitchen is also telling us that we can do good things. I will generally have one cooked meal for every person a day. And 2 of those. That's okay. We've got no resources. It's fine. It just asks for food. In the assignments gig, we can put technician on. I don't think anything's failing at the moment, so we might as well put him on. He can get to work. So they'll work through this, right? If we put them in the workshop, and they'll work through this if we put them in the kitchen. We don't... So, okay, we'll put him in the workshop for now. He'll work through that. And I will go out and I will get resources. Oh, wow, this is really a long way back. So let's just check. Oh, I haven't been out of the base yet. Okay, so super early days. Let's explore as fast as we can. Okay, it often puts you...
We need to talk.
Yeah, we will. It's all right. As far as I know, which is not, the furthest, there are 2 sources of metals nearby, metal deposits and enriched metals. Approach them to learn more. Oh, right. This is where we are. Okay. That's them. This deposit allows you to... hang on, I'm just going to move out of the way of the rads. It allows you to mine metals and enriched metals, which can further be further refined. Mining this deposit is quick, but contrary to other deposits, it's placed in the refinery. Secret Alien by Chris and Jack. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test.
Nice. I don't know that movie.
I don't think anybody does, my dude. The night sky projector, a cheap projector that displays stars on the ceiling. Hey, we've all had them. I bought it during school trip as a gift for Mum. Turned out Father wasn't a huge fan. Father? That's a bit of a posh reference. Shitty plastic trash cluttering his bedroom, so Mum suggested we should build a blanket fort in my room and use the projector inside. I found the security of a home there. Silly as it may sound, this projector makes every space warmer and more comfortable. Book. This book has been in my pile of shame since my early days at uni. It was supposed to be an eye-opener. Supposed to be eye-opening, but I never made it through the first pages. What do you reckon it is, chat? Could be Eat, Pray, Love. Could be Shantaram. It seemed a little too anti-utilitarian. I took it with me, hoping to finally read it during the long, boring evenings on the base.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Sure did, bud. Okay. Oh, did I pick up the mineral that was there? We'll never know. Deposit allows you to mine metals at a normal pace. Okay. Without any health risks. I am all in favor of that. Now, I think we'll do pylons out, schlap. Hold square to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scanned ground and moves towards the deposit. Follow the wave to find it. Scanning costs 1 energy. Got it. I think we might just... Okay, so we can scan... Oh, it looks like it's over here. Nespar. Okay, can we get a mining outpost up? We sure can. Where is the... Oh, it's there. It's there. And we need to pile on it. And we need... Wait. Where's the path? Let's turn here. Hang on. We'll pick up this. We'll hop down here. Pylon. Oh, it's not far. Come on. 10, 9. Itchy eye. Actually, if we go this way, we should be able to get. Oh, lovely. Look at that. I don't think we can run with these, which, you know, it's fair enough. We shouldn't run with scissors or mining pylons. Everybody knows this. Okay. We are now mining. I know he wants to talk. We will talk with him. We're just setting up some basic ground rules. Cute. So spooky and good. Do we need to mine those? Not yet. Shallow resources. I'm happy just to know where they are and that they exist. How are we doing so far? Did we get everything down there? Pretty much. Okay, it doesn't show you the little ones, but it does show you the big ones. That's an excellent bit of... I would say spooky dooky. It's not spooky, it's just a...
This is why we stopped. A lava river. Plan B,
Excuse me.
I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
You sure will.
Wonder
Yarn.
how many more surprises this planet has in store.
All of them. Okay, if we... Can we scan again? Oop. Oh, look at that. First time. Do we have another mining rig? We don't. But we do have more pylons, and we do have resources for a travel pylon as well. What we can do is slap down the travel pylon, excuse me, and see if we can get enough. God save the king. Well, yes, I think he deserves to be saved, but perhaps does he need God? Anyway, good to see you, Ice Blaster, as ever. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. We will continue to explore on foot. But now, I think we'll have enough time to get back and make another... can't go up there. Mining pylon thingy. Again, I'm just trying to be as quick as I can.
Rocks look like they might be passable.
They would be if we had different gear.
If only I had a tool to drill through them.
How's your weekend? Special equipment needed. Oh, whoops, I just needed that. Needed to drill through rocks, make the drill in the workshop to be able to clear the path. Okay. Good to know. And we should get some iridium up here.
I had a tool to drill through them.
It's cold where you are? I mean, it's cold-ish here, but it's been a lot colder. I'm going to take all of this. It's inefficient, but I'm doing it. Or you are, like, not chilling like it's cold, but you chilling like you are a very cool dude. Which I would, very much expect. Okay, so that's that. We'll hop down here. Take these bits of iridium. We could map out the spot for the last mining. Wait, no, sorry. last mining doodad here. Come on. Come on. Oh, so close. We need to remove. We'll put one. And one. Either way, I am much gladdened to hear that you're chilling and not stressing. You're really right up in the business here. Really right up here. Surely I'm right on top of this. Still no? Stop streaming? What? Hang on a second. Okay, it's over there. AI bot, what's going on, dude? Retrieve. Plonk. Plonk. Come on, I'm getting quite ratty here. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Bitrate looks fine. Don't know what you're talking about, AI bot. Okay, we can travel back. So you can travel either to the base or to the actual, to the bottom of the base. Okay, let's go and see what's his face. Where's he at? He's in the workshop upstairs. What do you got for me, mate? Something you wanted to discuss with me?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
Since The Alt is a survival game, it's completely normal that you will replay some scenes more than once. If, after loading a game, you will start a dialogue that you have already encountered, we will mark the previous dialogue choices. This way, it will be easier for you to decide whether you would like to follow the same path or make different choices. Be enthusiastic.
Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Is that like something you like to play around with too? Sweet.
Okay.
I could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
Give him the multi-tool, of course.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came.
I believe we said last time,
Thanks.
but it's probably quite important that every woman has one too. Okay, so you are in the process of making what? In the workshop, we don't have resources. What are you trying to make? Repair kits for which you need metals. Okay, that's fine. Or we could hop out and make... What have we got? We've got loads of rubidium. We've got one metal. We can hop out again. The kitchen, there's no resources that need drop. He's happy. Manual gives us information about assignments and marking previous choices. And exploration gives us information about the drill and the scan wave. All good. In the hood. Anything else? I can't see. No, okay. So, with that in mind, let's bomb out again. Make some.
Should I take care of this now?
Oh, sorry. What's he offering to do? Metals. Sure. Which means he's done what? Do we have another mining outpost? No. So, what do we have in storage? Yeah. My little doodad is 2. Scanner, climbing hook. We have the drill. We can sort that out. But no additional. Okay, he's got that. Let's go and bash through. Did I connect that? I did not. Come on. Why can't I fast travel to this? Gimme. Really? That's a bit weird. Okay, well, we'll just have to go outside then. Oh, I can go and get those metals. I suppose. Background here before the rads start getting... Actually, I am quite ratty. This way. Which is weird winding back so far. Okay, watch that time. The call. Do we... Yes, we do. Of course we push it. Okay, let's go. I don't want to needlessly irradiate myself. Okay, it's in the kitchen. Now, there is much to be said, I think, in the playing of this game. I'll turn that down again a little bit. For spacing out your activities, because I think progress in a lot of instances is linked to certain conversations, which means that rather than just counting down, this is my feeling, I don't know that it's necessarily true, you can do things like loads of research before you start having certain conversations that trigger certain time moments. But I think for now we can start having some of these conversations.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew, if you know what I mean.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
You still don't get it, do you? That's a lot.
Rude.
If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Let's go with the good news.
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dolski, please calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Yes.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much rupidium as possible.
Come on, let's be good boys.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without rupidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yes.
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
I am getting network
So,
errors.
You admit
which
it's
is
a mess.
Encouraging.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Let's.
What's going to
ask
happen to
what
my
happened.
altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both? I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
Let's delve a bit deeper.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Let's get on with it then.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the rupidium, Mr. Dolski. And wait for contact from my boss.
New life paths. Updated. Okay, let's go check it out. We do have still a little bit of time. Where do we put everything? Okay, good. Wombs at the top. Okay. Oh no, but it's just the computer that I need to look at, isn't it? Nice. Okay, so we can see the doctor. This is the opening for the technician. We've also got the refiner. science, who I think we kind of have to take. List. Do we have? Oh, we do have. Okay, well, let's take the scientist then. I think we kind of have to, don't we? He does invite us to alternate. I mean, he's an absolute penis, but dropped frame rates. I can see all kinds of terrible stuff happening. Far out. Okay, well, it's saying that we're back online, so let's check out the scientist again. Ah, man, I hate this with a passion. Let me see. What? No. If this is going to keep falling over, I am going to have issues. Anyway, I suppose we just press on for a bit. We'll read through the scientist's life path.
26 years old, the path of science. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listens to you when you told her of your plans for your PhD project motivates you like hell. You said you can't pursue the life of science and be rich.
At the age of 27, research path comes first.
You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months. She's been busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can just give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student dorm already, but research comes first, always. God damn it.
28. Drifting apart. The equations on that blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected.
But on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach, though you may be onto something completely new here. Oh, shit. You completely forgot about Lena. She wanted you to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. Breakthrough at 30. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First the grant, now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team, getting an office maybe, and a new set of clothes? Yeah, about time. You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, yawn. Could your research really contribute to finding rubidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech space exploration could increase your chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. 33. You've both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature you were back there. Seems like ages, though. Good to see she's done well for herself. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp, space mining missions. Want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now let's get to work. Your data seems inconsistent. What would be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board? Hello, Dolly. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Oh, jeez, again? Not again, but even so. God damn. This is boiling my beans.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. This time to sort this mess out in person. Alright, we don't need him just yet. Unassigned, what have we got? No resources. There's some mush to eat, that's okay. Okay. Do we sleep? We let him out. He's not finished yet. Okay. Do we have greenhouse research? We do need the research because the scientist is about to be born. Where do we put? We could put it here. I need to do some rearrangements, don't we? We'll put it there. We'll move this to here. Oh, gosh. This. Get rid of that. Okay. Slightly better, although we ran it down that side, we could get more room. No. Hang on a second. I did notice recently there's a whole like holding zone over there to put stuff, which is handy. But it's gonna boil my beans because I've been doing it the other way around all my life. But just for now, bear with me. Nope. You stay there. You stay here. Is that right? Not yet, but we're getting there. Oop. Oh, actually, no, we don't. We want it one in. One in. So it's not ideal, but it's... Oh, come on, guy. You can't... What's wrong with that bit? That's interesting. It won't sit on this two-in section. Okay, not a problem. I said, come on. So now... does rule out using the bottom level a little bit, but here's what we'll do, look. Not to be outdone. We can put... That's all fine. Oh, come on, really? Why are you redlining like this? What do you need to be connected to? And I'm not seeing here. Come on. Do you need to be connected to the central computer in some particular way? Okay, is that meaning everybody's good now? That's really not where I want the comms room to be, but... no, just sit. Look, we can go up there. Machinery airlock. And comms room. That's okay, and I'll move that to machinery isn't used much. Research lab. Let's put that up here. With you. Again, not great because we can't go through it, but... maybe we can start a separate row of... Can we... I don't understand why that's janked like that, though, honestly. Is there absolutely no way to move you... off your little 2 axis? Okay, well, let's go with that for now, just to really confuse me. And then... which means what? Okay, downstairs. Ready. Oh, here we go. Well, what I'll do is use this stream to reduce your radiation levels so you can turn on the base's radiation barrier. We turned on in the machinery. The barrier consumes radiation filters, which can be produced in the workshop. Okay. Can we run indoors? We cannot.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Yeah. Auto load. Okay. Is our guy still in the womb? Let's go and have a look. He's ready to come out. So what do we do if this doesn't work? Sorry.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned. You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base.
Very
if I'm wrong.
Quick, but a bit annoying.
Wow, you're right.
Let's stoke his ego.
I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part.
Rude.
Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. but there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Everybody's dead.
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Some rest.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately?
Once. I mean,
Well,
annoying person.
in that case,
Not.
your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Not if you continue to be such an ass. He's in the kitchen, which is okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oi. He's mine. Stop it. Okay. Hey, okay, you're gonna have beers. That's fine. What time of day did we decide that it was?
I'm also young, obviously.
Okay,
This
they're
will
having a...
never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
I need... what do we need to make these? Oh, metals, obviously. And radiation filters, that's fine. And manual says this, and research. The only thing we can research. Oops, sorry, research. Metal efficiency. I think let's start with maintenance. Oh, far out, sorry. Mission, nothing yet. We can research two things at once. Let's do those. And we'll come back for them later on.
Cheers.
Well, let me know when you're ready for talking. Oh, he needs
Whoa.
to sleep.
You look tired, man. Everything okay? I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed. All right. No need to be so dramatic
We
about
can get individual rooms
you a
later in
proper
the
dorm.
game.
it. Sounds like a promise.
It is a promise. What do we need for dormitory? 40 metals, of course. Okay. Having to airlock the second one out here isn't ideal, but... What happened to that? You are a travel pylon now. He's still scheduled for that. That's okay. Let's go and get the other metal thing from down here then. The shallow metals. I'm still so rad. Radical. Is this what I mean? It's not. This is what I mean over here. Okay, so
Need to address that?
yes, please.
have natural? We don't. Research. Complicated and requires proper education, so only the scientist can do it. We can assign you to there, that's fine, and you can be on the metals. And the miner is very useful, but he is also a bit of a dick. A radiation barrier, yes. Okay. So how we're doing on the production repair kit is not as useful as a mining outpost. But no one's doing any of this because everybody's out. Mining outpost needs how much? 30? Hey look, we can go back and make it. Oi. If you want something doing, you gotta do it yourself. Up to the... Okay. Whip that up, and then back we go. Oh, come on. Oh, look. Suboptimal. Alright, we come out to here. We'll collect the travel pylon actually, and then we will deploy the mining thing here. Probably, and hope that we can still connect. Yes. Alright. Okay, do I have a drill bit yet? I do. Okay, let's drill then. Baby. Nope, sorry, this way. Less of a drill, more of a... what? Destroying the rock wall to clear a path and use up one drill charge. Okay. Recharge on. Woo!
Okay. This is not good.
Oh, it's great though, actually.
We are surrounded.
Doesn't seem like the lava's coming out of anything though.
Damn it. So much for plan B.
It sounds so hot. Develop a new plan. There's one optional task. I'll take those, thank you. Travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring the terrain away from the base. Not wrong. God, flipping between these things is annoying. Where can a man sit? Okay, we could go to Wake this way. Why am I running everywhere? Well, because...
We're running out of storage space.
Okay, thank you. Can't go up there. Can take these. Not enough storage space. My God. Okay, that's a wally throughy. I thought you were a tall wall. You're not a tall wall. Nope. Oh, I do have power. Okay. Okay, that's useful. And then...
Hey, what's this? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Yeah, I can talk to the scientist about it. It's alright. I just need to explore more. Mr. Rangi Phenomena. Phenomena. We do need this. So we'll take this part up here. You can recharge your suit battery. Always good to know. I'm thinking this side. Oh, so yeah. Okay, good to know. We can't obviously build anything here yet, but that's fine. And down here.
Must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
The damaged ship found in a cargo drop. Perhaps it can be repaired. Okay, there is more stuff down here.
Worth checking out.
More of those guys, but for now...
Looks like some kind of device.
It's a rubber duck, dude. I got it at an event at uni. The guy who handed it to me promised that taking the duck would help me prepare for exams. He wasn't wrong. Since I left uni, it served me more as a silly anti-stress trinket and the lava lamp. Dude. Silly thing I asked my mum to buy me when I was a child. I loved it and I grew bored with it and threw it into the attic. I found it again many years later and started to appreciate the calm, almost hypnotizing moves of the goo. I wonder if Mum also appreciated it.
Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Can we... No, we can't recharge that, can we?
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
You sure did. Okay, so we've got to go back this way. That's fine. Just step between these guys. So the storage issue is... What do we have to do to fix it? We have to build more stuff, obviously. We have to thank you. Didn't build the travel pylon yet, did I? I did not. I should probably think about so doing because we are really quite away from home. Can we throw it down here? We can. It's helpful, I suppose. Come on. Nope, not to recharge, but to dash back to the base. Because it's night time. Alright, and then we'll check the production queue. Do we need another mining outpost? Yes, we do. We also need pylon components. So up you go. In the kitchen, we've got nothing. Oh, manual, what are you asking me for now? Okay, he's been working, that's good. The travel pylon. Okay, good. And suit energy, so fine. yeah, we do need grub, which means I should build a... Oh, here's the other thing. So you'll notice we've got a greenhouse that we can get the botanist in. He's a whinger. We don't have any enriched metals, but that's fine. Oh, we also promised a dormitory, so let's pop one of those in. We can generally park it out of the way. I'm not actually so keen on this design, I'm having to say. I think I'm going to move it all back. Alright, here we go then. We'll put it over here, look. Come on. Oh, we can zoom a bit. Oh, interesting. Right, let's get the elevator shaft back in the middle. Come on. Do we want it right in the middle? Say, getting out both sides is handy. Comms room on the other side of the cabin I have become fond of. Oh, come on. Oh. Ah! Come on. There we go. I do like airlock across the way from myself. We'll run that all the way down. Okay. Just get out of the way there. I know it's a bit basic, but it's working for me. The computer can go down there. Out of the way, doing no harm. I will put yes to no, command center can go here. Oh, come on. It's like a fiddly thing. Command center in here. There we go. Kitchen, yes. Machinery, come on. Workshop and machinery, that works fine for me. Then, I went then. That's not where these are going to go, but we're going to move these down to the basement. For now. We're also going to have to make a couple more. That's okay. I understand that all that over there is currently dead space. But that's okay. Oh, the last minute flip. Kitchen and research lab. Dormitory. Can we? No, but we can put. I didn't see. I didn't see. 33. Jesus. 48 seconds, one of them. Bloomin' heck. Alright, well, off we go again. Didn't like me studying, obviously. Okay, let's get all of our storage in a row and add another one. Oh, we didn't get the room back. Hang on. You can sit on the other side of I mean, realistically, you should be around there somewhere, but that's okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Scientist wants a chat. Oop. Oh, I should also make sure that the audio settings are on stream. I can't change them. Oh. Streaming. Sorry, guys. Reduce noise affecting communications room. Is it distracting? We can see if it makes a difference to you. Well, let's be polite.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally. Yeah.
Hand it to his ego again.
I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you? You mean
Rude,
idle conversations like the one we're having now? Like the one you're trying to turn this into? I'm not falling for it. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right.
Rude.
Let's get
Again.
Rapidian back to Earth, and maybe later, we'll see. I found something peculiar on the planet.
On my butt.
What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called integral. The what? Integral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane.
No.
Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point, the spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these
What does he
peculiarities.
know?
Inform me at once if you come across another one.
Okay.
You're stinky dorm.
Do you need to chat? You kind of do. In general, I've not been too worried about keeping everybody happy, but I am aware that I do tend to be a bit of a yes man.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell.
Lava.
I'll be straight with you.
Lava.
There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now? I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
Oof.
So
brutal.
now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick. The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built. Okay, let's give it a go. Look what I found. Any idea what it could be?
Your butt.
Let's see. It looks like a qubit chip. Qubit chip? Yeah. Like an enhanced storage for quantum computing operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit. Not to mention accessing new tech in the research lab. So I just plug it into the QC? Plug it into whatever you want. Won't do much. It's dead. I'd give it some love in the workshop first. Duly noted.
Love in the workshop.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for. Hallelujah. I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
Also rude. I think we'll wait till he's pissed off, actually, before we give him the lab. Okay, so what's on the task list? Look for more strange phenomena. Solution for crossing the river. Oh, that's a research situation. Craft a qubit chip. Okay. We don't queue that up just yet. So if we don't research the maintenance activities, I wonder if that rules out maintenance failures. Interesting. We'll put it on the list. Oh, we can't. Okay, fair enough. And the kitchen is still that. You're still pumping out metals, that's fine. Although, we could... Let's put him on organics now that we've got so much. 120. I might... wait for the next complete outage before I rush off to do my nature break. I think I do it now. What time is it? Sleepy time. Okay. Alright, how about I sleep and I'll rush out to do the nature break. Hang on. Okay, what did we miss? Oh, we've got a call and everybody wants to speak with us. Are they having a row, I suppose? Actually says up here.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
The alters argue about the quality of the food given to them. Scientists want to stick to the mush diet, while technician demands that they all be fed quality meals regularly. 2 quality meals in the next 5 days.
And
I'm doing it.
This is the least important of our priorities. You have got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not though. I am going to machinery in the room. Hang on a second. Where are we? Greenhouse. Yes, I'm going to do it. But I also need to go to the computer. It's downstairs. All right. Come on. We still have an available slot. Now, I would go for the botanist. It's a bit wimpy, but let's do it. So we need him to cook. Let the man cook. Oh, no, we don't need to cook. We need to grow. Tempted to leave the miner a little bit later, just because he's annoying. I don't really feel like we get a huge amount out of him. Okay, let's check the bottom line. Okay, this is where she goes, you follow. This is it. Where she goes, you follow. Time to let go of your fears. Just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. Never been better. Look at her. So happy about her promotion. And to partner already. Things are happening for her fast. Maybe less for you. Got that job only thanks to her, you know that, but so what? She's happy and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. Ouch. A Dolly mission. She wanted to go so much, put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and well, you'd rather just stay at home, but it's so important to her. And you know you'll do it. You'll do anything to prove your love. Project Dolly. Okay, so he's kind of much more her dependent. Come on. I've noticed that this kind of flips around a little bit more than usual for some reason. Do the mining outpost. Quick. What we've researched. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah. No. Come on. We'll get dude on the research. Crossing the lava river. And assignments. That's okay. Does mean nothing gets built if we're not here building it.
Hello?
Jan Dolski. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
You said hard on.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a
He looks a little
pioneering
bit like
discovery.
Hideo
Your
Kojima's evil twin.
discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I have
Mixed feelings is fair.
mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert.
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolski.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Sounds like a big task.
Spy.
I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan. But it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
No. I'm good.
Rapidium Ark, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas.
So they say.
Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
I am unreassured. Kitchen. Nope, dorm. You're not in the kitchen. No, you're in the research lab. Where's that now? Where is he? Where's he?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwikovska? Where the hell did you find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Okay. We can cook some meals quickly. No. Resources we need. Oh, dangle bangles. We have no drip. Isn't that minerals? Oh no, it's organics. Okay, well, let's go and make some organics then. Oh no, what do we need? Machinery. Workshop. Pylon. Okay. And we'll go and get some... Oh, he's on it. Yeah, fair enough. Do we need metals? Still not really. Oh, how about... Did we grow the other guy yet? The greenhouse. We need the greenhouse in order to make bud. Right. Wrong one. And of course we can't. Can we? Greenhouse, yes we can. But we are going to have to, it's massive. We can put it here and move those things around a little bit, or we can add it to sweet airlock. 1, 2, and then I do feel like two of them there. Look, we're going to have to... What boop? Come on. There we go, and then... to the spooky basement. Oh no, we did that. We just need the... Where's the womb is after the machinery. Okay. Alright. Ah, beans. What are we running out of? Oh, greenhouse. Come on, guy. Yep, and... Yep, now there are 4 of us. We need... No, that's all fine. What else, manual? Did you have to offer me? Nothing. Database. Anomalies. Okay. We need more of that stuff, which we don't have. Okay. We could go and get metal. I think I made another thingy. We could run around, do that, because this way is a handy way. Oh, actually, how's the storage situation? 364 of 720? God damn. We have enough to make another pylon. We don't have enough for another drill bit. Alexander, hi. Jan's clothing. I think this is possibly the deluxe edition clothes, I want to say. I think the astronaut suit is a little different also. You want to see him out in the field. Let's go to the truck. I will... Around. I think this is the spacesuit different as well. Possibly, maybe. I did want to get back around. Is it that way? It is... we've only got one drill bit and we want to put that on it, so take the longer way around. Thank you. We'll come back for that in due course. What else do you get with the deluxe? I don't think it's much. It's, I think, the suit and maybe DLC. Excuse me, guys. Do I want to build this yet? Not quite. I'm going to sit on that. Okay, so we open up the passage. New altar is ready. What a spooky sentence. Oops. Thank you. And oh, the drill bit isn't done. Yeah, can we put somebody on it? Get off organics for a bit. Oh, beans. What's on production? The uphold repair kit. I want a drill cartridge. Go make that for me, please. In the meantime, what am I going to do? Can I put the travel pylon here? I surely can. It's good news. Okay, well, then I can use it to travel. Oh, that's also travel pylon. Shouldn't be. I will get rid of it. Of it and we need it. Oh, come on. A bit. There we go. We need it for the what? Not the repair kit. What are you doing? Oh, we've done the drill bit. Okay, go back around again then. Oh, nope.
then the drill bit. I love it. Plan things together. Nice. Alright. And then a pylon? I think we can do this. Come on. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's get the guy out of the goo. The goo being in here. Say hello to Dolly as well. Obviously. Hey man.
Hey. What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives.
Oh, really? Off again?
What the hell?
Yeah. Yep, off again. You're confused. It's
I know.
fine.
You're confused. That's perfectly fine. Really? So, who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan. Jan Dolski.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
I can't tell him that
Afraid things went sideways
Great.
during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me? Are you... Are you real?
Just as real as you.
Then what's going on?
It's like we're alternative versions of the same person.
Wow. But why is this happening?
I'm going to be honest.
I told you. Everyone died. I had to use my DNA to recreate a crew if I wanted to save the mission.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
You're...
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
I'm not sure I understand.
You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs. Why not?
Hey,
Wait. If all this is... what about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
As I define myself by her. I don't think I can tell
she's
her
on
that she's
Earth,
waiting.
and we
That's
need to
not true.
figure out how to get there.
Okay. What do you want from me?
Less
We need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do.
I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that.
Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and let's talk again in a while. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Okay. Can I set him straight away into the greenhouse? I think I should, because I've got to get them meals done. 20% of the research there, that's fine. What are you working on in the repair kit and the more pylons? Oh geez, stream elements. You are really struggling. Okay. What's... That's fine. I'll download that, see where we go. What else do we need? Mining outpost, that's okay. Do we need another one? Yes, we do, but we also need a pylon. We have one mining outpost. Okay, well, interesting. We are out of time, so I think it's sleepy time. Oh, hang on, do we need to call anybody? Nope, okay. Alright. Well, this is a bit painful, but if I can get through the next day without the stream falling over... Oh, I could call it here. It's so painful, it pains me. I have pain. Tech wants to chat and he's in the dorm. No, he's not.
I like the new metals outpost.
I don't want to give him the lava lamp. I want to wait for you to get miserable. Could just bash out a quick pylon component until he gets ready. Repair kit. What else? I'm gonna take you off workshop and put you out in the field, my guy. Go and get me some mineral. No, we don't have minerals. Get me some organics. And the metals outpost I can do, although we have 20 already. Yes, and I will, hang on, how's the research? Ooh. Crossing the lava river, that's fine. I need to open this up more. Okay, right, let's connect this situation up here. If we can. We need probably another pylon here. Can I get up? Can I get up? I cannot. Boost me. Thank you. Alright, let's mine up. Then, my fellas, we should be able to get a pylon in here somewhere. There we go. Beautiful. Here.
Spooky. Boop. Boop. I'll take this. People who always finish your sentences.
Awesome. Another movie.
You're right, it is awesome. Okay. I can still get up here, I think. It's bright up here. Take this. Big blobs. Okay. Are you a blasty opening? You are. We don't have any of them. Can we recharge the suit? I don't think so. Nice. What's that? Notes. If I go down here. Can I get out again? Yes. That's the other side of that. Ooh, hello. Lucky keychain. Keyring with a 4-leaf clover I got from my colleague Adam's parents when I was 12. I used to hide at his place when my father had his worst days. His parents never asked any questions, and everyone around the house behaved as if my visits were a normal thing. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Adam's father was a psychotherapist. They moved away when I was 14.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
You sure did, son. Getting some. Ooh, hello.
What is this? Another anomaly?
Looks like it.
It looks out of this world.
Alright, that is.
Hey, is that one following me? What the hell?
Jesus. Okay, alright. Dodge your dodgist. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Alright. And then back to here. And back to the stairs. Okay, we'll finish this day and we'll call it just so that I can get a hold of my ISP and start thrashing this out.
I made a curious discovery. Another distortion? I don't know. It was different this time. It didn't look dangerous, no radiation. Actually, it didn't do anything. But it caught your attention. It's like nothing I've seen before. It must have something in common with the other distortions. Question is, are they the cause or the reason of so much rupidium here? I'd like to study them more.
Knowledge is power.
So would I. And for that, we'll have to design our own tools.
That's what you're here
Do
for.
you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankoff's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions. We have a theory. I just need to find a way to put it into practice.
Another one.
I ran into another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit. Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here. So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle. Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but... Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versing went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Logisticians. Oops, sorry, I'm supposed to be over here.
Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do.
Bold claim. Okay. Botanist is in the greenhouse. He goes to speak to his dude.
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean? Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her. Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all. Focus
Work is always
on
the answer.
working.
Work harder.
It's always done it for me. People change. At some point I realized work was just the means to an end. Wait, aren't you a successful botanist? Me? No. Lena was the successful one. All I wanted was a healthy work-life balance. Well,
Amen.
you're gonna need something else to drive you here. Yeah. I realize that. Thank you. I just can't help thinking Lena's out there somewhere, waiting for me. Shit. I miss her. Don't you?
Sure.
Of course I do.
Fibs.
Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that.
It's brutal.
The realization.
I'll need more time.
The brutal
to even
realization that everything's
start
gone
hoping
always
to come
makes
to
me feel
terms
less
with it.
anxiety.
Sure. Take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Okay. Still in the research lab. Wants to talk again.
Not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rupidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
A quick burst of food? No? Everybody gets a meal.
I can't wait to try those veggies out.
Fantastic. The botanist is in the womb. Hang on, is there anybody on the blower? No. That's not the botanist. Oh, that's the botanist. Moping on the floor.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you.
I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space.
Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here.
No, you don't get the photo just yet, son. Okay, it's kind of sleepy time. What's in here? Repair kits. Show low failure risk workplaces. It's low failure risk though. We'll have a quick look in the command center. How are we doing? 100 of that. Raw fud, loads of mush, plenty of cooked. Not a great deal of minerales, but doing alright actually. We need 260 to get there. 180. Okay, well let's change the assignment to oh, he's on organics already. Okay, fair enough. And also research cheaper batteries. Oh, we've got mission stuff. Yes, search that for me, please. Oh, so the recycler we can make power from poo. All right, I think it's like it's dropped out again anyway. So I think what we do is we run down, we call it. We end the day and we call it because Twitch is freaking out. All right, okay. We'll let this run into the next day. I might go and run up and look at a corner, and we'll far away is the best place for the sun, I always find. Okay, alright, let's hop out here. We'll run up to here. And we'll look out over the tundras. And we'll call it a day. Alright, thank you ever so much for watching. Sorry the thing kept falling over. I'll try and sort it out for tomorrow night's stream. I'll have to sort it out for tomorrow night's stream. You have been lovely. And we will see you next week. Tomorrow night, in fact. Starting 27 hours-ish. Take care. You've been great. Bye.